entire week without a new chapter, but we got that 11:20. I got my water in hand. About like 5 videos unedited, unuploaded still. I can't do a live stream yet. I said I was gonna do one for the next chapter, but I haven't uploaded the others. I'm still a little late on that. But let me click on this. I'm gonna look away. I'm gonna get some water right now, bro. I'm not even sitting down right now. I'm already standing up. I'm looking away. Okay, I'm looking now. Chapter is called. We're just getting right into it. Atlas. We're getting one named after the satellite. I'll sit down for a little bit. Y'all don't want to hear the squeaky floors. I feel like this is the chapter where we're getting ready to leave the island, because the spoiler that I got, and I'll just say it right now, because if you're watching this video, most likely you've already read the chapter. I predicted this too. Lilith is coming with us. So Lilith is going to be the brand new replacement for Carrot. And I think Bonnie's also coming with us. Bonnie's probably going to be like the new Momonosuke, kinda. Even before Momonosuke, oh wait, hold on. If you've ever seen that one, the filler arc with the dragons. If you ever seen that arc, even before that, during Skypiea with Apis. So, you know, that sort of character that tags along with Straw Hats for a little bit. Volume 10, kids getting put in timeout by the daimyo of Kibi Denjiro. How many more chapters do we need until we can finally see Yamato just selling out? I got a Rayquaza. I've seen this on Twitter. I was looking at a lot of stuff pertaining to this chapter. This note specifically, I'm not really too sure what a Somen is, but I've seen what it looks like, what the Rayquaza Somen slider looks like. Just a slide with noodles on it, and then Oda just ate out of it. That's so random, but you know what? Whatever. 16 years ago in Punk Hazard. Whoa! 16 years ago in Punk Hazard, we're getting a flashback. This was Mads? This was back with the Mads program? Or what's it called? It was when all three of the scientists were under Vegapunk's wing. I implore you, Vegapunk, please aid us in our research. It is imperative that we study the Void Century. Who's asking Vegapunk that? One of the three, Caesar, King, and Judge? The world's history can't remain shrouded in darkness. I also want to mention, bro, I might just start rereading this entire series, bro. It's gonna take a while, but dude, I've noticed that my memory has been failing me for some of these mostly just characters that we haven't seen in a while. I just want to get caught back up on that. Our research requires expertise in numerous fields. I work for the government now. I can't afford to leak my findings. Big old dome. The dragon! Whoa, it's been around for that long? He was talking to Clover. What a flashback. And Punk Hazard was like a tropical island. How many times... Speaking of admirals using awakenings and causing havoc on one island, we have never seen that from Kizaru. I was waiting to see something like that, but was he really trying during these fights, especially with Gear 5? I don't know. I mean, I don't think he still would have stood a chance against Gear 5 Luffy, even if he did awaken with the light fruit, with the glint fruit. But still, we didn't get to really see like any environment manipulation with his awakening. We didn't get to see no awakening at all. How many times have they caught you anyway? Open your eyes. Dang, 26 years he was not listening. Can't you see why they keep letting you go free? They're hoping to flush out your ally. Stand down. Let the past remain shrouded. You won't find the good answer. You won't find the answer to good and evil in such old stories. And he was telling that during his broadcast. He was like, I'm not trying to give you a definitive like labels on who was good and who was evil. I'm just gonna spit information to you. But from my perspective as a reader, it's just like, bro, world government bad. World government bad, everybody else good. Anybody else fighting against them are good. Like, unless we see that flashback, until we see that Voice Century flashback, because maybe it's not that black and white. Maybe Joy Boy was up to some nefarious things. We just don't know. He probably wasn't fully Joy Boy. He was malicious, man. At one point, we don't know. I once knew someone who carried a D in their name. He was killed right in front of me. We grew up together. He was my big brother. Like big brother as in how Luffy, Ace, and Sabo are, or like you're related to him, because that would make you a member of the D clan too. If he's talking about I knew someone who carried the D, and he was his big brother, I think he's talking about like non-blood related. Let's keep reading. Okay, blood related, blood related. So he Clover was a demon. Yo! Oh my god! Was he smiling during that Ohara flashback? Was he smiling during that Ohara? This is why I said I gotta reread the series. I gotta know. I mean, I can obviously just go back to that specific chapter, but I do want to experience from the very beginning and then just see the journey with added context of recent chapters. With recency context in my mind, fresh in my mind, oh, the series would go so. Oh, the series would be so fire on a reread. I say this with a lot of things. Attack on Titan would be so good on a reread, a rewatch, like all of that. Same thing with series like this. Wow. My real name is, how do you say that? Clyome D. Clover. Clyome D. Clover. The Clyome part is a reference to something. Maybe his whole name is a reference to something. He got killed by world government agents. Look at those hats. Those are world government hats. We were only friends. On that day I lied to save myself. Oh man. Like, yeah, he had to lie that was his blood-related brother. He probably couldn't even show, like, much emotion, like, because that would be suspicious. Like, he was just a friend, right? He wasn't really related to him. Tell me, how am I meant to accept a world where you can die just for having the wrong name? That reminds me of something in real life. I think people used to be killed. This is gonna get deep. But I think people back then used to get killed for pronouncing a certain word incorrectly. I forgot what country it was, but they can tell, like, if you say, they would ask you to say a certain word, and if you pronounce it differently from how the locals would pronounce it, they would kill you on the spot. Somebody tell me what that was, because I learned about that, but I forgot what country it was. It's like dang, bro, we can't just exist. History will only continue to be suppressed, and the people will never know. Hit it with that ... I'll forget about what you told me, but I'm afraid I can't help you. Do your best to stay safe. Do your best to stay safe. We already know what happens. So it hits harder that Vegapunk visited Ohara. What was it, like it was like the next day after, or like a month later, a few months after the incident. And I want to see what Dragon's relationship with Clover is now after that, because he visited too. That would hit much harder. The voices of the past call out to you. Just wait. I'll solve this puzzle, and when I do, you won't be able to ignore them. 22 years ago. So 4 years later. Did you hear the news from the West Blue? Ohara came face to face with a Buster Call, so then... and he's... Oh my god. I see Caesar at the bottom. Caesar, yo, shut your mouth. You don't know nothing about this. You don't know nothing about this, Caesar. Take a look. It's the biggest massacre ever. They finally got that archaeologist... Get him out of here! Get him out of here! I hate you! You should've went, bro! You should've went! You're so ignorant, bro! How are you a scientist? I'm not even trying to read the rest of that dialogue. That's what happens when you look into the void century? No one's gonna make that mistake again. Shut up! I implore you, Vegapunk. Oh! It looks like some brat survived. ... He visits the island. He must have had a chance to escape. I wonder if Vegapunk was thinking about looking for her to protect her or something. You choose death. Was passing on your research that important? You fools. Did you really expect someone to be curious enough to follow in your own footsteps after this? Back at the present, we got the shoreline. We got the Egghead shoreline once again. How many chapters is this? Someone once told me that the voices of the past call out to you. Still, I keep forgetting the broadcast is still going on. History is written by the victors. We know that too well. Robin. Oh my god. I got spoiled on this panel. Robin. So he was talking. He's quoting Clover's words, and she can't take it. She's covering her face. We don't want to see her cry. I feel it. And the words of the vanquished are usually cast into a deep, dark ocean. That being said, their truth still come to light if the oppressed carry it on their backs and endure. And yo, that goes so well with the Robin panel. Hey, what are you doing? Hurry up and blast off. Who Okay, so who is this again? For my part, I'm leaving this world. I'm leaving this to the world. Who's in front of the ship? Is that a girl say? They blasted somebody. They blasted Mars away. Team Rocket style. We saw the star and everything. It's no good. We can't. That old centaur is gonna keep attacking. So okay, Venus. That's Venus up there. That's Venus up front. Zoro, you better clutch up. Oh, I see him. I see him at the bottom. We're finished if he does. This ship can only fly for a kilometer. If the geezer disrupts our trajectory, even a little, we won't make it. Speak of the literal devil. My goodness, bro. Yo, Venus is crazy. The wind's blowing north, and that's reducing our lift. Any further jolts will make us fall short of our projected landing zone. According to my calculations, if we miss the ocean, our damages will be critical. We have to get rid of him first. What? Huh? What am I looking at? Atlas. Okay, name of the chapter. Why did she do that? Okay, there's a reason here, but she just decked her crazy. she slammed her into the ship. It caused ship damage. Atlas? Why did you do that to Lilith? Huffing and puffing. Zoro's ready to fight. That's funny. So, I guess is Atlas gonna make a sacrifice here? That would be crazy. We already knew, like, I knew Lilith. Lilith had that adventurer spirit, so I already knew she was joining the Straw Hats. I knew with 100% certainty. You heard me talk about this almost every single 2 chapters whenever she had like a moment. I'm sure other people got that feeling too. And I guess Atlas is gonna send her off, and then Atlas is just gonna be the one to do the similar thing that Edison did, just make the last sacrifice. That's gonna be sad. Because Atlas was the first one to get injured during this whole fiasco with the whole attack from Lucci. And now she has to do this? Now Atlas has to sacrifice herself? Like, bro, first one to get injured, last one to die. I'll leave her in your hands. Huh? Take off. I'll make sure you make it in one piece. Oh, man. York. Oh, my God. What are you talking about? 2 exclamation marks? Or 2 question marks? Lilith's axis has been severed. Alex is the only one left. She thinks Lilith is dead? And not like... Okay. Surely you don't think Lilith is dead. She probably thinks that Lilith is dead. She's not there to actually see it, so maybe she thinks that a Gorosei killed her. Take Lilith inside, Zoro. Got it. Zoro? You want to stay out here? You see the man in front of you? Atlas, you've got to explain. Atlas is explaining with her actions. Look what she's doing right now. You'll get it. You'll understand. Let's go. Jinbei gets it. Jinbei gets it. Come on, Jinbei. Let's go. We regret it if we hesitated now. Do it, Brook. Brook is going to be the one to blast the ship off? Let's go. Alright. Right away, Zoro-san. Cool down. Oh, we are out. We are out and we are gone. Where's Luffy at? He's on the ship, right? I think he's just gassed, right? Kude burst. Just an arm, right? Slice the arm clean off, probably like butter. Sacrificial, man. Sacrificial. This is really Astro Boy. Astro Girl. Heroic sacrifice. Still going. Oh, we still going. Alice is a real one. Okay. 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 You can tell, okay, he's not that phased. He's kind of annoyed. You can tell in his face. But he isn't injured. Because Atlas, I don't think Atlas can really do anything to him. Other than just like push him out the way and let the Straw Hats escape, and that's it. But that's a dub. That's a dub. This panel's really cool right here. This panel's really cool down below right here. This whole page, actually. This broadcast of mine. I'm praying that this message gets transmitted safely. Vice Admiral Hound, sir, what is this? There's a snake, a boar, a bird, and now a robot. Where did these giant creatures come from? Is the golem melting? I can't even tell. I honestly don't have the faintest idea. It's a huge That's where we left off. That's where we left off at the last page. Okay. Oh, so okay, half of the Straw Hats. I love when we leave and enter new islands like this. It was kind of like that with Wano. This mostly only happens now with post time skip arcs, but I love this. Half of the Straw Hats get to the island and then the other half gets there later on. I think we only seen that with what, Wano. Yeah, it's only happened once, I guess. It hasn't happened that many times. It only happened with Wano. But I think it's happening again. Like half the Straw Hats are with Zoro right now as like the main big hitter, and they're leaving on the Sunny. And then Luffy, we got Luffy and Sanji with the dang Usopp's not there. Oh no, Usopp's not there. That would've been Luffy and Usopp on the Viking Giants ship. No, Oda, this. Oh, no. No, I hope they get together at sea. Matter of fact, don't go to the island at different times. I want y'all to travel to Elbaf at the same time. And we see both ships at sea sailing towards that island. Because I want to see Usopp on that ship. I want to see him on that ship. I want to see him on that ship and then feet on the ground at Elbaf and just geeking out. The same way I would when I'm going to get ready to read that arc. An Iron Giant, Joy Boy. I'm happy we got to meet again. And Luffy has the voice of all things, so he's hearing the giant speak to him like telepathically. I'm happy we got to meet again. Look at this panel. Look at his round face, man. Bro, that panel's fire. Over here, you. Dude, show us a little mini flashback. I want to see, because we got first-hand dialogue from Joy Boy last chapter. That was amazing. This is Vegapunk. I realize it would be foolish to blindly trust a one-sided account of a 900-year-old battle. I came like before. Your enemy is my enemy. I am glad. Oh my god. Okay, so he wasn't, man. This one panel looks like he was melting or something right there. That's just the water. Oh, I see his arm. Okay, I see it. So he's fine. You can't destroy him that easily. He said, your enemy is my enemy. Let's get it. I can fight for you again, Joy Boy. You can talk? That's so cool. I will protect you from danger, Joy Boy. Let's go. We must pound him to dust. It seems Vegapunk's speech is all but over. Let's go. Hey, Straw Hat, is he a friend? Not really. He was saying something about protecting. So, some guy called Joy Boy. Who even is that? Oh man, let me get some water. Alright, hold on. Who even is that? Who even is Joy Boy? It talked? We didn't hear a thing. Whoa, really? Luffy should be taking note of that, because everybody, he's had a similar situation with Zunisha, so he should be able to automatically be like, oh, so I guess he's the same then. And then he tells that to everybody else, like, oh yeah, I guess it's just the voice thing happening. Enough chit-chat. Shoot him, we can't let him get away, yes ma'am. But I think we should be able to scrutinize, oh, this is still Vegapunk, and learn about the past from every perspective possible. He's not even done yet. The girls say, I think he's about done. No. I only wish I had more time. How is he estimating this? How is he estimating this speech? Bro, you think you're out of time? Keep speaking, bro. The golem is still around. I think. Don't die in the next page, please. But there are those who cannot be stopped. I think the giant is done for. Hold on. It's ready to fire. What's gonna come out? Oh, it's out of gas. It can't really do much. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it says. Bro, the golem's got a personality. What? Watch out, robot. Yeah, you just gotta use your fist at this point. Creaking and creaking. Just throw hands. Oh, wait, it got chomped! Now its arm is gone. The left one. Robot. It seems like the last 900 years has rendered those weapons inoperable. Peter, crush them where they stand. End this transmission once and for all. Bro, Vegapunk, hurry up. Vegapunk, hurry up. Give us one last bombshell and I'll be good. It don't even gotta be that powerful. Just something that can really push us forward with a narrative for some sort of prediction or theory. I'm sure. Please, man. I will not let you escape. Luffy. I'll give Saturn some credit. He really is standing on business, facing what he's facing right now. You see this? Gear 5, Sanji can go Ifrit. Frankie with the, you know Frankie. Frankie with the MVP moments that he did, especially against Saturn, he can do more. And then the whole fleet of giants, he's really bold. This is a bold action right now he's doing. Talking about, I will not let you escape. And Kuma's there too. That Kuma panel is crazy. Kuma, Bonnie, huh? That's the Sunny. And hold on tight, we're going down. Are they gonna land on the ship? Did they account for that? Did they account that a giant ship was gonna be there? Are we gonna make it? Okay, this is Alice. I was like, who is that? I couldn't tell by the close-up. So you mean to make a grand sacrifice of yourself? Nah, I'm just lending a hand. Yeah, alright, this character was sick. Oh man, rip. Sheesh, man. Dang, exploded? No. Smiling right before she died. Yeah, honorary D-Clan member. I'll give it up to you. I will give it up to you. You can call this a Pedro moment, but this is an honorary D-Clan moment right here. You know what I mean. Doesn't have the actual name. Doesn't have the actual initial, but we see it. We recognize it. We recognize game. 25 years ago, the pirate... Oh, okay, we closing out strong! What? I'm standing up. We closing out strong! Hold on. One panel. I gotta keep reminding myself. The pirate Gold D. Roger achieved the unprecedented circumnavigation. Oh, I can't even read. Achieved the unprecedented by circumnavigating the globe. It only worked because of you, right, Alice? Oh, they're tears, man. I have no doubt they heard the whole thing. I hope some of the Straw Hats heard a lot, because they were kind of busy dealing with these monsters. The explosion took a chunk of his dome piece off. Whoa! Atlas signal's gone. It's finally happening. It's finally happened. I'm the last Vegapunk. No, not quite. We have to let you say far... Whoa. We have let you say far too much, Stella. Indeed. This is the end. Oh my, I really rusted him. Yo, I like the personality of the Iron Giant. I want to see that in the anime now. This is the time you spoke of, right, Joy Boy? Can I use it? Use what? Use what? This is a good panel, by the way. Use what? Probably an explosion, but what kind? Or something. So, like, he's been waiting to use this for how long? Like, what's it gonna be? It better not be a dud. Like, when he couldn't fire any beams. They must have heard the voices of the past from the purest source possible, the Iron Giant. I'm confident you all have come to the same conclusion at this point, and I anticipate that is what ultimately determines how things transpire in the future. Wait, what was that? Did he say Gold D? That's right. Covering the color spread next issue? Nice. A visionary envisioned the future. Bro, a color page next chapter, no break. Oh my god. It should be uploaded soon. Probably not by the time that this video gets uploaded, but I do have that color compendium. I have that color walk. So I can't wait for whatever this is going to be, because it's going to be added to the next volume. I'm buying that for sure. And speaking of art books, I pre-ordered that brand new Soul Eater Encore. The one that has volumes, the original volumes 1 and 2 of those old art books from back then that now cost, like, they're sold out. Japanese versions are sold out. You can only get them secondhand, and they cost quite the penny. So the fact that a new, completely compiled version came out for both volumes 1 and 2 in one nicely wrapped Encore edition is like, it's like $30, but the shipping brought it up to like $50. But I was willing to do that for the love of the game, for the love of the series, for the love of Soul Eater. So I was willing to do that. But as much as I love that series, when I see the color walk next volume of this that contains Final Saga color pages, you know I'm gonna be there for that. So that's hype, along with this information because I forgot. We as the readers knew about his real name being Gold D, and I forgot about that because I'm like, okay, Dr. Kareha knows that it's actually Gold D, but that's only because she's a little older and knows the truth about it. And after he became king of the pirates, I'm pretty sure the government like hid his name and just called it Gold Roger. So the rest of the world, at least the world that was not around back then, because Korea's like 190 years old, they don't know about that. So I'm like, wow, I completely forgot that that's a thing. We're leaving Egghead, yo. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be one more dedicated chapter to seeing this island, but we're gonna be at the shore. We're finally gonna be on the ship at the shore, sailing away. It's probably gonna be like one small fight of them trying to get the Gorosei off their backs, and then they're gonna be gone. But supposedly next chapter is gonna be the last Egghead chapter. Then we'll get post Egghead stuff. We were already getting post arc content in the middle of this arc. Isn't Divine Departure coming out this week? It's a Thursday right now. It is a Thursday right now. We're getting that Saturday, right? Saturday, Sunday? I can't believe how many years has it? No, it's only been like 1.5 years since Divine Departure, correct? 1.5, 2 years since Divine Departure, I think. That was the first video that I uploaded of One Piece in terms of me reacting to the series, because I've been reading it weekly since like towards the end of Wano, after Big Mom got defeated, and then it brought me up to here, dude. No way it's been that long. We're finally going to see it get animated. I don't know if I'm going to react to it. I don't really do anime reactions. I might just make an exception for that. I don't know. I never made an exception for Gear 5. At least not in its entirety. I did a stream and that didn't work out. But I might just record myself watching Divine Departure, bro. Because I know it's going to be crazy. I saw the preview. Ota is having a hand in that episode. I saw the clip. Man, okay. Jeez, man. Wow, no break, so I'll see everybody next week. Sheesh. Let me know some predictions for this next chapter. I'd be happy to read some of those and respond to them. Maybe come up with my own predictions. Probably just put them out there. Because I can't think of anything right now, but my mind is just flooded with so much, like, positive energy right now. This One Piece chapter, man. It's got those sort of vibrations to it. But, man, alright. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye. Next week. Take care.